Arm& Hammer Deep Clean Liquid Detergent cleans 3 times more loads than premium tile detergent at the same price. Clean deep without spending deep. And with the Sapphire Reserve card, you have access to all whether you're eating the world's favorite milkshake or high-worth street food, you really can put everything in that experience.
Yes, ma'am. Not yet.
Getting hungry?
Not yet.
Get your banana.
I'm about to.
Get your sweet roll. Get
Uh-huh.
you some oatmeal. I still gotta eat my oatmeal. But
You haven't eaten it yet?
huh?
You haven't eaten it yet?
I've eaten everything but the oatmeal.
Okay.
I had the banana and the sweet roll.
How'd your
I'm taking my meds right
how'd
now.
your appointment go this morning?
Huh?
How did your appointment go this morning?
Oh, fine. She just gets me going on Sundays.
Uh-huh.
Because nobody doesn't. I don't have anybody coming in today.
Right.
She gets me started. This is the main thing. Getting to sleep on because the lymphodemas really been giving me.
Yeah. Okay.
So she's really nice. I was hoping I didn't know if you wanted to get dressed and everything, and that's why I didn't bother.
Yeah, I might have to get my clothes out of the car. I'm gonna take me a shower, get ready, get myself,
You want me to get them out or you want a robe or something?
No, I'm gonna put my shirt on, go out there and grab my bag.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
was gonna say it's
Yeah. I was comfortable. You know, I laid my head on that pillow. I was out.
And I'm saying, make yourself welcome to eat. Or do you drink, I don't think you drink coffee much. Did you drink coffee?
I do drink. I will.
Coffee.
I'll have some coffee.
And the little thing will make 2 cups.
Yeah. But you had a good morning this morning?
Uh-huh.
Good.
I woke up at my usual time. And usually it's my bladder because I have to drink these 3 cans of water.
Uh-huh.
They're showing up at rallies.
I'm still amazed that you have this beautiful tub and haven't used it. I know.
I haven't been in a bathtub in 15 years.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and get something in my. I'm gonna get something in my stomach and get my clothes for today.
I'm saying if
And
you'd rather have a tub than a shower, you're welcome to use it.
I thought about it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about it.
I haven't used it since I've been here. I don't even know if it works. But I know it works because I have a cleaning lady. She cleans it every
Yeah,
Saturday.
I think I probably will enjoy the Jets this morning. I probably will go ahead and enjoy the Jets this morning. Yeah.
And you got privacy. You won't need
Well, thank you. You're so kind and gracious.
well, and I'm comfortable. This is a nice, comfortable chair. So this is a nice arrangement.
Yeah.
And I get up every hour and walk and move around and do my little open the blinds, close the blinds, pick up
Right.
the trash, and keep it. You know how I am.
Mm-hmm. I know. I saw you had that other comfortable chair in there too with the heating pad on it.
Huh?
I said I saw you had the other chair with the
I know,
heating
The
pad.
thing is, that's the new chair. That heating pad is my old heating pad.
Yeah.
And I didn't use it on this chair because of the fabric.
Okay.
But the other chair, my old chair, she got rid of it and got that one while I was in the thing. But it doesn't. It's not quite the right shape for me.
Yeah. Oh, I understand.
And so that's why we've been trying to get it adjusted, and I keep falling and doing something else that takes me away from that therapy.
Yeah. Okay.
The chair, if I sit in it, you see right away.
But you have been following my instructions to make sure you have either your cane or this when you're moving around.
This is an excellent chair.
I'm saying when you're moving around, you always use this now, right?
Oh, this thing right here?
Yeah.
I'm using this because of my arm.
Okay.
And you know when I fell right there in the hall. It was so quick and easy. And I broke right here on my arm. I broke my arm away from my body.
Yeah.
But it didn't come away. The fire department knew exactly. They came in and took one look at me and knew exactly what I'd done. Because I
Okay.
was sitting up with my back against the, and I had sense enough not to move. And they were here in 3 minutes.
Awesome.
And so it healed up. The reason they had to do it because I couldn't use it. They put it in a sling. I never had to have any medicine or anything. The only thing they put on it was a patch. But when they looked at the X-ray, at my age, 90 years old, they're not going to operate on that.
Yeah.
And with all my pre-existing. But Charlie, this was my 13th year with cancer.
Yeah.
13 years. Stage 3.
I remember when you went through the surgery back then. I
That's
remember.
quite that's something to be proud of.
Yep.
I feel very blessed.
I'm just
I'm
glad
really
I could
glad
be
to see
there,
you.
and
Huh?
I said I'm glad I was there for all of that. And
Yeah, and I just really wanted to thank you for your help and care when I was in Boonville.
yeah,
And the decision I made was because they closed the hospital. You know, they sold it, closed
I
it.
remember.
And you know, they've been doing that all across the country. Do you know now you can hardly find a doctor?
Yeah, you actually have to. I had to drive to Fayette to see a doctor. Yeah.
You know, that's ridiculous.
They were good. You know, they had a beautiful clinic there and everything, but still, you got to drive to Fayette. So if it's storming and you got to
You were
go,
85.
yeah.
And I can remember.
And it's
when
about to get
the
worse.
hospital opened a little clinic over there in
Mm-hmm.
Boonville, and the people were coming from all. I was shocked at how far they were
But you
coming.
do know they built a medical facility over there where that new Walmart is.
Where?
The new Walmart, the big Walmart. They built a new medical facility across from that.
Oh, and
Yeah,
they
so
got
all the doctors that you used to have to drive to Fayette for were supposed to be coming back.
So they're, and that's what they're doing here. They're incorporating.
Yes.
But
Well, they got wise because they knew changes were coming.
the insurance companies and the chemical people are taking over.
And Boonville
Savon is on everything.
was like a hub for the smaller communities, so they knew that all the people usually come there, and it's always easier because I-70's right
Yeah,
there.
it's a day's ride from Kansas City.
Yeah.
And so it come up that hill.
Yep, 2 hours from Kansas City, 2.5 from St. Louis. But all those little towns and communities, they all come to Boonville for their shopping, for their medical services, for all kinds of stuff. So
And
you got a city council that's actually thinking. You know, they know that they're kind of on their own as far as dealing with the federal government and the state government because they're on some whole nother level of doing weird stuff. And they got literal people that they have to serve, so they're trying to make sure they accommodate them. They're working on it.
yeah, I like the people of Boonville because they're alert. But Jim and Deborah call me. They keep up with me. I'm their mother of another color. And they never forget me at cards and things.
Right.
And then Al's son and thing in Iowa, they never forget me.
Right. Well, I'm gonna grab my banana right now, and then I'm gonna get my stuff out of the car so I can start pulling myself together, and then prep for my day.
And Barbara, yeah, you know, I didn't want you to have to get dressed to meet her, but she's a nice lady. She's one of Maurice's friend's mother, and she used to work at that place. She was retired when I was there, but Maurice mentioned to her, and so she does, you know, she likes to do an hour's work
Yeah.
here and there.
Okay. Yeah, most of my friends that used to live here live in other cities now. Even some of them, a couple of them moved to Hawaii, and they keep trying to invite me out there. So I think I might hop a flight and go one day. Yeah, one of them has a house on the beach. One of my friends out there has a house on the beach. Yeah, so he can just get up and just go out, and there's the ocean right there. Yeah.
Not like here. Lompoc is the worst temperature you ever saw in your life.
Right.
And then you heard that thing go off this morning.
Yeah.
No announcement, no nothing. Well, it might have been on television.
Yeah, you'll probably hear a lot of strange stuff happening. Trump is mobilizing troops across the country now. You know, they're basically going to war with states over that immigrant
You know
thing.
what? What? He's a first generation American.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Parents are immigrants. Wife
You know
was
how much
his wife was an illegal immigrant, just like Elon Musk
I
was.
remember that.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know what the world's coming to. I got my fingers crossed.
Well, it's the periodic thing that happens with the white supremacy agenda.
Yeah, but I
They
know
always
biblically,
start in and
biblically, this is a situation that's in the Bible.
yeah.
Biblically, right now, I don't like it.
Yep.
But I'm just gonna be quiet.
He fits the description of about three of the four horsemen. But you got to understand that in the Bible, it's not always literal. It is not
I know,
just
but
one
the United
person,
States was not left.
but the unit of support that he has behind him, those dark, hidden people that we talked about yesterday, the string pullers, those are the ones who are the actual individuals triggering all this. So,
No, but I never saw anything like this man.
yeah.
What does it take to make him happy?
Nothing. He's a buffoon. He's an absolute buffoon, but he's beneficial because ignorant people will follow him, for no reason at all. Just because.
I never did quite understand because he has quite a career, and I was a manager at IRS, and they have quite a case on him. And there's some parts of the country where he's not welcome,
Yeah.
and he knows it, and he
Most of the country.
no, but I mean, personally, he got some personal friends.
Yeah. Well, you know how the Obamas can travel everywhere, go everywhere, do everything. He can't do that. He has to have a location he's going to be at, and then he has to
sleep in one of
leave.
his own buildings at
Yeah.
night. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, and then he has to leave. He has to leave
I don't
immediately.
know if he's sleeping in the White House.
He can't hang out in Vegas for a month. There's no way.
Oh, he can't even. Oh, he's not allowed in Vegas.
He can't hang out in Vegas for a month. He got a building with his name on it out there.
They were his first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of places. Atlantic
He made
City.
a lot of-
There's places he will go where the mob will get him because he owe them money. He owes everybody money. But everybody thinks he's this big successful businessman.
In those instances, it was more than money. You make commitments.
Yeah.
Crime is like being on the police force. You're committed when you say something.
Right, but
They're in charge of it.
Yes. They run everything. And I watched a show called Landman. It's a very great series. It really cataloged the relationship between organized crime and politics. The guy was telling this oil representative, you got your people, we got our people too.
And I think that people run a tighter ship.
And ain't no politician.
You don't know it, but Kansas City is a very hot spot. I'm almost 100 years old. It was a hot spot when I was born.
Yeah.
And it's still a hot spot. So I'm saying it's the same situation you got in Vegas, all across the state. You got your government on the other side,
Yep.
and they got casinos and stuff in Kansas City.
So if you look at the intelligence community here in the United States and in other countries, all throughout the world, they work hand in hand with crime families and crime organizations. So ain't nothing that nobody don't know.
Say in Rome, in Egypt,
And your word in that realm of environment, your word is everything. And if you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, mysteriously, you'll have a coughing attack and die. Mysteriously, your airplane will fall out of this. All kinds of stuff will go wrong and nobody will know why. Because that's how they operate.
With his hand in hand.
That's why everybody plays the role they play, no matter how uncomfortable and how public it looks. That's why all these politicians act like they act, because they've all taken that dark money.
And I was going to say, if anybody believes that somebody missed killing Trump twice, they are stupid.
He wasn't even.
That was a setup.
He wasn't even shot at.
Huh?
He wasn't even shot at.
I know.
His ear. There's nothing wrong with his ear. Talking about his ear got hit. Like whatever. You expect.
We know people that go up on roofs to kill you don't miss.
No. And it's always two or three other people that ain't gonna miss if you miss. Like with Kennedy, That wasn't just one gunshot that went off. It was multiple gunshots. So yeah,
and his brother, both of those hurt so bad.
there's big money people behind all of this. They're keeping some confusion going because they got something big happening. So the people have to suffer in the interim because,
And from the beginning, it's always yin and yang.
well, yeah, it started with having secrets. When government was allowed to have secrets from the people, that's problematic for me. If you're an official that's supposed to be a public servant, your work is supposed to be public. I don't care. I don't care what it involves. We're supposed to know what you're doing because you're representing us. But they, oh, well, government this one, security. All right, we're going to play that game. And we watch you fall like flies, and I'd be over here working on my job and watching y'all fall like flies. Rise, fall, rise. Even the entertainers, all that stuff they were doing, and they get called to account. You can't cross lines.
But for people to be so stupid to think that you can have a government over 330 million people, sometimes the stupidity is beyond me.
Yeah.
To learn more.
You can walk in and fire people.
Domestic violence solutions.
These people are looking for checks and first
and support services.
You want to survive
shelter to anyone.
the number of people who won't get a check the first of the month if you get rid of these people. Now, I'm saying, where's the American public?
Domestic violence.
Exactly. But the question is, when people finally realize that they don't have a lifeline left, and they know.
I'm saying, up here, white people were on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
You talk about that.
So where will you actually be able to exist where nobody's trying to get you? They trying to get you and everybody who's backing what you do. Nowhere to hide from 330 million people. No way.
And I'm saying,
Putin's going through the same thing right now. He's trying hard. He's scrambling hard.
who is?
Over in Russia, their leader.
Oh, yeah.
He's scrambling hard trying to stay in power because more and more is slipping.
But because Russians really don't like him. And especially Russian women.
Yeah.
And they're not having babies. The whole thing with Ukraine is the young women there were marrying and having babies and they had children. The first thing they did was evacuate the children.
Yeah.
Remember that? People they're not paying attention. He wants the women from the Ukraine. He get rid of the men because the Russian women will not have. They are women. You know what? They're very intelligent. And they're not going to be dog anymore. You gonna still come in, have sex, kick my butt, and I still gotta have babies.
Is the U.S. government helping at all?
That is starting in Europe.
I think
It's on its way here. I don't know if China, how they'll get away with it, but they have their ways of doing things, so they probably will leave women alone.
And see, China's actually improving life for their citizens. They're involved in upbuilding their infrastructure all across the nation. And you don't see that happening here. You don't see it happening in Russia.
And I'm saying, over here they just keep on messing with women. And that's so wrong.
Yeah.
Why has certain parts of Africa never gotten anywhere?
Because white people keep going over there and messing stuff up. But when they start kicking them out, oh, now it's a racial
And
crisis.
he's gonna take in some white African. Trump is he's so beyond stupid.
Racial crisis.
He is so
When I heard that, I was just laughing to myself.
That is horrific.
So beyond stupid.
Y'all been persecuting black people over there for centuries. Like, what? You know what?
They've been trying to get you out of Africa.
I put that. I actually said that online. I got on the forum and I said they should just kick them all out, take all the land back. I ain't gonna shed a tear.
Africa has everything everybody wants, except they can't stand the heat. And that's
unbelievable.
Yeah.
And that's the way it was meant. Africa will always.
And they was over there exploiting the workers for nothing,
Everything that they ever wanted is in Africa. But you're going to deal with Africa on Africa's terms.
Yeah. And see, China's willing to do that. That's what everybody's scared of, because China is just like, we're gonna make sure we get this clean water.
Come on back.
Stand and get this clean water to all your communities. We're gonna put these roads in, get y'all mobile.
The Africans are stupid, and it's proven Nigerians are the smartest people in the world.
All kinds of Africans are smart. when I looked at nations and their people and how they live and what they do and what they, because they actually are preserving their historical value of their tribal ways incorporated in the new lifestyle. And they're educated because they have free schooling.
Wait a minute. The Afghanistan, that's where they sit their girls.
Yeah.
When they sneaking the girls away to get them away from those stupid men over there.
Most African nations, you can go to college, you can go to graduate school, you can become a doctor, you can become a lawyer, you can get all of that education for free.
The Trump
And
administration.
then you can go anywhere in the world.
They've stopped writing American history. And I don't know what they're writing now. But it's sure
It's indoctrination protocols, just like they did in Germany. It's going to be America this and nationalism that, and
like it was no America until white people came.
The public yesterday that they
Are
received
you
threats
got,
from Hamas.
is that on
my daughter just texted me.